Hey YouTubers, X Factor here playing some Seine Crossing Rush. Just joined in on the third set of mcoms. And how many times has your team stalled out right here at this very point? I want to go over a couple thought processes, important things. Number one, when you're pushing, see that green sign? We call that green. That is important to have along with the building I'm looking at now. We call that blue. Both those are important because then you can shoot a cross angle into this entire platform. You can absolutely cut off one of their lanes pushing to defend the mcom. Now, I'm in D rubble, and this is a great spot to work on the opposite rubble that I'm kind of looking at now, right now, dead ahead, which is important. But your team has to work these two sides of the road at the same time. I don't have anybody in green. That means I'm going to have to do a ton of heavy lifting. I'm going to be under a ton of threat because they're still in blue, it looks like. Once you get in green and blue, this is a great spot to cherry pick people running down the stairs. And I can't say this enough. You have to have people in the right spots, or you're just going to get shot from every angle known to mankind, and that's what I'm exposing myself to now. We don't really have blue yet. Got a guy in there, but they're still flooding the blue building. They're all over blue rubble, which is next to that door, which I'm about to shoot at here in a couple seconds. But again, too much focus is on me, and I really got to stay alive here. It's really important. Ignore those revives. This is a power position. You want this. If your teammate dies 15 feet from you and you know there's 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 bad guys out there, don't bother. And did I mention we didn't have green or blue? That's why I got snuck up on. If we had people in green, that probably wouldn't have happened, right? So it's important to establish green. It's almost as important to establish blue, but not as important. So get green, push up on the D platform. Now, at the same time, you need to push. This is Toad, and there's C1, C2, C3. This is not Conquest. It's important to clear out C1, C2, C3, but not camp it. Maybe if you're watching the bomb, but there is no real good angle on spawn tunnel that I'm looking at right now. So it's important to watch this area, but what can the bad guys do? They can back rage the shit out of you from spawn road. See that whole left side of my minimap, that road? They can run all the way around there. So you should have one guy watching that road. If no one's doing it on your team, you can creep all the way up to the left corner, which I'll do later in this video, mop up some kills, but more importantly, prevent a back rage on your team and protect their placement, because this area is really important to protect, believe it or not. It could take, on 64-man Zerg style, 3 or 4 guys. That's it. As long as somebody's watching the spawn road. Another thing is, when you're working with a teammate, I'm in comms with Queek, don't peek the same spot at the same time. If we both peek the same spot, they're just going to shoot through us, kill us both. We got to start back again. It's better if we've got 2 different angles, but are within reach to revive each other, because then you can take on larger numbers. And again, it's about keeping them at bay. Use those angles properly and let them come to you, unless you're super confident in your shot. And there's the back rage from spawn road. Look at the minimap. They're coming through Toad, and there's multiple guys in spawn road. So I did a video about this the other day. Don't be lazy. Rewalk your lane, rewalk your path, and recapture what you lost. Obviously, there wasn't anybody doing it before, so take it upon yourself to be the ultimate team player and establish that role. And you're going to see us rewalk this lane after this guy gets domed, and we're trying to figure out where the threat is. And we're going to rewalk our lane to try to be the team players to help establish that position. So you've got that C platform. That's great. But no one's got the spawn road that I'm about to walk up to. That's bad, because at any point in time, one guy can walk up Toad, kind of head glitch, position properly, and back rage the whole team. Now they're pushing out of Toad and just seething all around. So to try to reestablish this, Queek is watching that spawn road for me. That's his thought process right now. So kill a couple bad guys. And again, the C1, C2, C3 is not important. Just make sure it's clear. It's a waste of resources if 4 or 5 guys flood up there on the attackers. Now, if you're defending, that's a good spot. Off to spawn road. We've got 4 or 5 guys here. Revive this guy as I go. And I'm going to get a couple quick kills because someone's got to do it. And look, this guy would have pushed back up with shotgun slug combo and gotten a couple more kills. It's about protecting your position in rush, and more importantly, making sure you have all the lanes covered so you can push from them. Go out of bounds a little bit, kill everybody that's kind of camping on that corner. Not enough tickets, too little, too late. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this quick round of Seine Rush, and hopefully this helps you out next time you go to play this when you say, hey, why aren't we getting anywhere? Well, you got the right lane. You got to take blue, green. You got to take that D platform. You got to have the C platform and the spawn road. As always, YouTubers, thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, don't forget to leave them below. And as always, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.